Hello and welcome back to my channel. And also, if you spot that I'm drinking from an old Yankee Candle jar, you didn't see it. You didn't see it at all. And plus it tastes really nice. I thought today I would go through some of my favourite movies from each genre of films, and then also just say what I like about them, what I don't like. I've also got a little palette of strawberries as well. I also waxed my nostril hair the other day. Most painful thing I've ever done in my life. I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, it's now nice and hairless. I don't really know how to do this, but I'm gonna have to like muddle them up first, probably. Just so that I don't know what kind of order they're gonna be pulled out in. So the first one is adventure. And for this one, I've gone with Indiana Jones. I think my favourite one is Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, because it has, what's his name in it? Crystal Skull. Shia LaBeouf, or LaBeouf, and Cate Blanchett. Can't get any better than Cate Blanchett as Irina Spalko. What a name. It has Harrison Ford, Shia LaBeouf, Cate Blanchett, Karen Allen, Igor Jijikin, Frank Marshall, Jim Broadbent, and John Hurt. R.I.P. Set in 1957, it pits Indiana Jones, Harrison Ford, against Soviet KGB agents led by Irina Spalko, Cate Blanchett, searching for a telepathic crystal skull located in Peru. It's quite a good movie. So next, number 2, we have crime. I said that a bit too happy, didn't I? And I've chosen Focus with Will Smith and Margot Robbie. And then my favourite, my honourable mention, is Adrian Martinez, which I spelled with an S instead of a Z. Corrected. He's the comedy character in it, and I think that his comedy kind of breaks up the seriousness of the movie, in my opinion. Like, he's got like little pieces that he does and says that is absolutely hilarious. So yeah. Next, we have drama. And for this one, I've chosen Erin Brockovich, played by Julia Roberts. Julia Roberts. I recently watched her interview with Theo Von, and she seems like quite a fascinating person. I would love to like sit down with her and kind of pick her brain. Like, I think she obviously goes into how she became who she is now, but I think there's quite a lot of information that she can probably tell us, and it'd be quite nice to know as well. Erin Brockovich Ellis is an unemployed single mother, desperate to find a job but is having no luck. This losing streak even extends to a failed lawsuit against a doctor in a car accident she was in. With no alternative, she successfully browbeats her attorney to give her a job in compensation for the loss. While no one takes her seriously with her trashy clothes and earthy manners, that soon changes when she begins to investigate a suspicious real estate case involving the Pacific Gas Pacific Gas and Electric Company. What she discovers is that the company is trying to quietly buy land that was contaminated by hexavalent chromium, a deadly toxic waste that the company is improperly and illegally dumping and poisoning the residents in the area in a response. As she digs deeper, Erin finds herself leading point in a series of events that would involve her law firm in one of the biggest class action lawsuits in American history against a multi-billion-dollar corporation. Oh! The real Erin Brockovich Ellis claimed that the movie was 98 to 99% accurate. Ooh. The settlement awarded to the plaintiffs in the case of Hinckley versus PG&E was the largest in a direct action lawsuit in United States history. She brought a small town to its feet and a huge corporation to its knees. Good. The next one is Western, which I couldn't really find anything for this. I don't really find Westerns to be interesting. They're usually quite outdated and yeah, don't really find them interesting. The Western genre explores the 19th century American frontier. It is defined by iconic settings like dusty boomtowns and sweeping badlands. Core themes revolve around rugged individualism, the clash between civilization and lawlessness, and the pursuit of justice. Iconic characters: the stoic cowboy, rugged outlaw, conflicted lawman, and frontier settler. Visuals: cowboy hats, six-shooters, saloons, horses, and tumbleweed. Central conflict often involves a lone hero bringing order to a lawless land, dueling or protecting towns from greedy businessmen and outlaws. Spaghetti westerns. That sounds tasty. Grittier, more cynical and violent films produced by Italian directors in the 1960s, e.g. Sergio Leone's The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. Revisionist westerns, films like Clint Eastwood's Unforgiven, that subvert traditional myths and question the morality of violence and expansion. Neo-westerns, stories set in modern times that maintain the themes and anti-heroic tropes of the Old West, e.g. TV shows like Yellowstone. Oh, that's quite a recent one, actually. Global reach. The Western is an incredibly malleable genre that has heavily influenced or been integrated with other storytelling traditions globally, including Japanese samurai films, Argentine gaucho literature, and science fiction. Why the Western is not just an American genre. And next, we've got documentaries, or documentary. And for this one, I haven't chosen a movie, but I've chosen a TV series called Life on Our Planet, narrated by Morgan Freeman. I think him and David Attenborough, and there are quite a few of them actually, that have like really beautiful voices. And anything with them either narrating or in is quite amazing. Yeah, I can't really think of any other word. The next one is musical, and for this one I've chosen Pitch Perfect. And the honourable mention is Rebel Wilson. I think she pretty much steals the show if she's in any of the scenes with her comedic timing. And yeah, I just think she plays a really good part in it as well. Then number 6 or 7? Oh. We've got horror. My favourite. And for this one, I've gone with Lee Cronin's The Mummy. This is the first movie in a long time that's made me cringe in revulsion, just because some of the scenes in it are visually shocking. But I absolutely love horror. Anything like The Conjuring or The Nun or what's another one? Tarot. Tarot's a good one. Yeah, anything that's kind of the paranormal or whatever, it's really fascinating. Excuse me. I think I'll probably find people more scarier than the paranormal. Like, I can watch paranormal things before bed or whatever, and I just don't get nightmares or anything. I would say probably the scariest nightmares I've had is about people more than anything like that. I think also because when we look into cases like Dharma and Geen, these are all people that were able to kind of fool their neighbours into thinking that they were kind of like innocent, or the innocent kind of just loner, when in actual fact they were doing some very inhuman things. And obviously there was the lady in Dharma's apartment building that kind of saw straight through his demeanour and was trying to obviously um call out him like just being an absolute creep. Um but like these people were real, and there's probably even more like them as well, that were just creepy and weird. And I think that's definitely what creeps me out. And like that's far more scary than any like invisible monster underneath your bed, or like the ankle grabber underneath your bed, or the monster in your wardrobe, or I don't know, like the shadows that go bump in the night. It's like you can just kind of rationalize it and just be like, it's just your mind playing tricks on you. But then when it's actual humans and you know that they exist, and then you hear about what they've done, I think that's a lot scarier than anything paranormal, which can sometimes be just put up to trick of the camera or trick of the light, or I don't know, camera angles or camera edits. I just think it's quite fascinating, really, the human mind. Now we're on our last 4, you'll be pleased to know. So for our 6th one, fantasy, one of my favourites. And for this one, I've chosen Narnia. And the honourable mention is Tilda Swinton as the White Witch, obviously. I think, again, she plays an amazing part in it. And just her as the White Witch, I think she was a really amazing pick for the part. And my favourite quote is when she goes, what did she say? I have no need for prisoners. Kill them all. C.S. Lewis took nearly 10 years to craft the world of Narnia, a name he adapted from Narni, an ancient Italian town. Despite the books being published in the 1950s, Narnia's mythology includes everything from a fallen Atlantis to a backstory where Earth had its own fairies. The lion's name Aslan is the Turkish word for lion. Also, it's just lion. The chronology dilemma: while The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe was written and published first, the narrative timeline begins with The Magician's Nephew, which details Narnia's creation. The Last Battle is the only book in the 7-volume series that isn't dedicated to anyone. Oh. During the 2005 film, director Andrew Adamson blindfolded young Georgie Henley, Lucy, and led her onto the set so her awe at her first entrance in Narnia would be completely real. Because actress Anna Popplewell, Susan, has a fear of mice, her double had to shoot scenes involving the creatures. What scenes does she have with mice? Tolkien connection. Lewis' close friend and fellow author J.R.R. Tolkien was a major influence in his return to Christianity, which ultimately shaped the allegorical themes of the Narnia books. Oh. I'm sorry, but... What? And then... Number 7. We've got Thriller. And I've gone with Taken. And the honourable mention is Liam Neeson. I think this again was quite shocking when it first came out, but then it ends good. So it's not all bad, I suppose. Actually, I'm going to change my honourable mention to Famke Janssen. Famke Janssen? Famke Janssen. Who plays the mother. And because it's Famke Janssen. Famke Janssen? Famke Janssen. How to say it? Famke Janssen. Famke. Jason reflecting her Dutch heritage. Oh, she's Dutch. I didn't know that.
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen.
Famke Janssen. Almost right. And number 10 is comedy. And I've gone with The Heat with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy. Don't think I can remember anything else. But they have really nice chemistry together. And what's my favourite part of that movie? Probably the part where Sandra Bullock is trying to make a joke about a man who's been murdered and his tongue has been shoved up inside of his rectum. She goes, "Oh, I just think they were trying to be tongue-in-cheek." I also absolutely love Scary Movie 1. I think that it's comedy gold. And if I just want to have something on and just watch it and relive little moments from it, then I can just put it on and enjoy it. I've also bought it on iTunes, I think. So I can watch it whenever and wherever. And I often quote it at least probably once a week, maybe. Perhaps, anyway. And then that's the reason why I've got the typey thing at the beginning of this video as well. Eight is action. I've gone with James Bond. My favourite one is Pierce Brosnan Die Another Day with Halle Berry. She is the honourable mention, of course. I mean, it's James Bond, so I think everyone should see James Bond. The last one is sci-fi, science fiction. And I've gone with Star Wars with Natalie Portman. I think, again, an amazing actress, and she plays a really amazing part in it, so why not? I mean, she played in that really odd movie, what is it called? Annihilation, where that was an alien? I think it was an alien. At the US government's Area X facility on a southern coast, cellular biology professor and former US Army soldier Lena, Natalie Portman, undergoes a quarantined debriefing about an expedition into an anomaly called the Shimmer, from which she and her husband are the only survivors. The government interrogator says that Lena was in the Shimmer for 4 months, while the team had rations only for 2 weeks. Lena says that 2 members of her expedition and doesn't know about the other 2. The Shimmer emerged 3 years prior from a meteor that landed in a lighthouse in the St. Mark's National Wildlife Refuge in Florida, and it is gradually expanding and increasing its boundaries. Many exploratory expeditions were organised. I've also read that they're going to be making a Jennifer's Body 2, and they're also bringing back Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox to play in it. So that I'm quite excited for as well. Thank you for watching, if you have. And if you haven't, then have a good day. Better day. Ooh. Peace out.